I can't even keep up with you when I'm sprinting.
Yeah, your sprint is a 40% speed boost. That's half of my speed boost.
You monster. Yeah, you're basically twice as fast as me.
I got 4 legs.
Well.
Okay. You want to start recording, Keith?
Nah, this is gonna be boring as fuck.
Well, we can queue up for a dungeon.
Well, then why are we running?
Because we need to get down there eventually anyway.
Here, can I be set to follow you or something, Carl?
I'm faster than you.
Press YouTube.
Press numlock.
What's numlock?
I remember there was a program. I don't know if it's still around, but you could tell your character to just tell your character to go to a town, and he would auto run there.
Like, would he go around obstacles?
Yeah, like the game would play itself, basically.
That seems like WoW would take that out.
Yeah, I think they did.
Okay.
It definitely existed.
We are queued up, so... Keith?
Is this for the same caverns that we were in, or...?
No, this is Wailing Caverns.
Recording audio. Recording video. Accept. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait.
Right, I'm ready to go.
No, that's okay.
You're out of 8 bosses defeated.
Yep, there are a bunch in Wailing Caverns.
That's a lot of bosses.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Wailing Caverns is a cool dungeon.
Yeah, it is. Apparently I have bear hug now.
Rawr, I'm a bear.
Here's a town thing, and oh no, there's a girl on a sacrificial thing. So you've done something for her?
You should kill her. Put her out of her misery. This really does go a lot faster when one of us queues as tank. I could imagine it would take forever if we all queued
really
as DPS.
DPS, yeah.
Yeah, because we'd be a party that's exclusively all of the easily acquired classes.
Yep.
So many quests to pick up and then subsequently ignore.
There's herbs everywhere.
Have fun.
I think it's safe to say I'm not going to be finishing my Dark Shore quests. I'm gonna go ahead and just abandon those.
Bear hug.
Get it over with. We gotta get Deviant Hide, Serpent Bloom, and we gotta cleanse the caverns of all the fools.
Yep.
Time to get rid of all the things that are alive.
Yeah, no, I hope people are not expecting a completionist run out of this series.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, like every single quest.
Of the entire game?
Well, every area that we go through.
That'd be absurd.
It would be stupid.
The game's flat out not built for that anymore.
Especially because sometimes you have to be like a specific class or race in order to get various quests.
God, could you imagine just the sheer length of a YouTube series? Every WoW quest ever?
Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy. Although we have done, like, in this session, I passed 100 quests.
It's true.
You do get to you definitely churn through them. Although some of them are absurd, I remember. God, I remember this dungeon being hard.
Then there's that guy that leveled to 90 on a Pandaren in the fighting zone.
You know how there used to be like bear form and then like greater bear form, or no, it was dire bear form? Did you ever druid at all?
Not really.
Okay, so at level 40...
I made every class, but most of them never made it past 20.
At level 40, druids would get... like 30 or 40 druids would get an ability called Dire Bear Form. And Dire Bear Form would give them a huge bonus to armor, like 300%, making them substantially tougher. I get it at level 16 now.
Jeez.
Yep.
They made things weird and confusing. Like... I think Blade Flurry was like well, I think it used to do something completely different, first of all, but I think it was like a end of tree. Like, I think it was the last skill on combat or something like that. And now I got it like level 10.
I don't actually remember the optimum route through here.
But on the other hand, like, they made it so that I don't get backstab until, like, I have to be a specific build, and then I get it like level 30 or 40. Like, it's like, what? You mean that thing I used to get at like level 8 or something?
Yep.
Like, backstab's like the most iconic rogue skill, is how I saw it, and now it's like you only get it if you're a specific subclass at a specific level. Definitely interesting how different the game is.
In retrospect, I think our healer doesn't give as much of a shit as the previous one. She is not healing you guys that fast.
I also don't know how much we'd need them. I am getting healed.
Yeah,
I am also sleeping.
I'm also getting close to 50% health, which is surprising to me.
Well, I would heal you with my heal over time if I could, but unfortunately I can only do it to myself.
It doesn't matter. Like, I'm good. The monk healer definitely has it. Maybe she's just running into mana issues.
Oh, that's an interesting mechanic. It actually tells you how much you're about to get healed by a heal over time spell by showing you like a blue. It shows you the blue chunk that you're gonna get healed by during your next tick.
That's interesting.
A snakeskin bag of shittiness.
Yep, totally useful for you.
We do not need that. Look at the adorable little dwarf. I forget part of the alliance sometimes.
Actually, remember if this is the right way.
Oh,
I'll just assume it is.
Oh crap! I forgot we have to get stuff from the environment.
Ooh, yeah, that's why there's all this. I thought that was actually.
That's why there's all the glowy. We can go find some crocodiles. Sorry, crocodilisks.
Probably gather those.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't see the sparklies though.
Shell, were you able to pick up that one after me?
No.
Oh, so they're also not even instanced.
It's okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
We share those.
There is enough for everybody though. I know that for a fact.
I actually remember the Deviant Hide quest.
Yep.
So at least some of these quests were actually from the original version of the dungeon.
This instance has not changed. They did not update it, as far as I can tell.
So it's pretty much all the same quests as ever. It's just they moved the quest givers inside the dungeon.
Yeah, because not everybody was visiting the town anymore.
Well, yeah, because we're not Horde.
This is true.
There's an important detail here.
Well, I'm gonna
Stop running away, asshole! I'm trying to fight you.
Fly by the seat of my pants a little bit here.
Through the power of AoE. Yeah, this works for me because I can attack both at once.
Yeah, I prefer to fight multiple enemies once, or at least get the initial aggro, and then I should probably get Omen, just so I actually know what my threat is.
As we level up and get to more crowded areas, that'll work for us too, because we'll be able to properly group people together.
Yep.
Right now we're in low level areas, so like the mobs tend to be more spaced out when we're leveling up, so it's harder to like chain them all together.
Yep.
That'll be the way to go to make this whole thing go relatively fast. We'll be like, oh, we got a quest. All right, so let's just aggro 10 of them at once and fight them all. All right, quest is over.
Yeah, I'm planning on staying largely in bear form, just because bear form is actually fairly competitive the entire way through the game, unlike some of the other classes.
You don't like wearing clothes.
It will also that, but eventually Shell will also be able to heal, so we can do like really crazy pulls, if possible.
Got more Deviant Hide.
Oh look, there's some ore.
Yes, and it's finally mine. Suck it, everybody. I'm just blatantly ignoring the quest that's happening. What do you mean what do you mean everyone's dying? Lord, so yeah, these are exactly the same characters.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, this one
not
has
a lot
not
of
changed.
reason to change this instance, although it is easier.
Yeah, everything's easier.
These things used to be an ordeal. Like you'd be. This was an hour of your life.
Yeah, I remember Dead Mines was forever, and like you'd wipe and shit.
Yeah, I feel like we're over leveled or something, even though we're just like he's clearly level 20 that we're fighting a level 20 boss.
Oh man, I remember having the stinging viper on my paladin.
Ooh.
That's for you, Shell.
Ooh, poison. I like poison.
It's a good one. Well, I hope I survived this. Hey, I managed. Cool.
Wow, that was a very bad roll.
Let's see if any of you guys survived the fall.
I call that roll unlucky, number 7. You jump?
Yeah, I jumped.
Yo, dog, I got this. Ow.
Okay, so you guys did not take nearly as much damage as I was expecting there. Probably for the best.
I think I get reduced fall damage from being a rogue.
Oh, hey, it's Crash.
Crash. I remember him. He gave you a specific. He gave you a giant turtle shield.
4 more serpent blooms.
The thing I need so desperately.
Can you use a shield as a shapeshifter? I don't know how it works exactly.
Druids cannot use shields.
Okay.
In fact, druids pretty much go through the entire game with two-handed weapons. Yeah, they can use like the single-handed items, but like especially as a feral druid, there's just no reason.
There it is.
Doink and doink.
Nostalgia.
Yep. I remember getting
all
that
of
shield.
The nostalgia. Hey, I got the shield.
Sweet, equip it.
I wish I could.
You can be rogue tank now.
I wish I could equip it out of nostalgia.
But I'm doing enhancement, so dual wielding.
I had an enhancement shaman at one point.
I honestly do not remember how to get to the next section.
Aside from my rogue, though, my highest level character was a. Oh, we go to the Murloc Chamber.
Murloc Chamber is at the very end.
Oh, right. We come all the way back.
Yep, we do the pseudo escort quest.
Pseudo Asgard.
Well, I mean, after a certain point, it's just like you're not really escorting the guy. You're just kind of running to point B.
Igor Silva, stop watching my girlfriend.
What?
I think that's the name of the actor that played Heimdall. He's just like creepily been watching Thor's girlfriend this entire time.
Oh yeah.
Like super stalkery and creepy.
I will admit, I did not actually pay that much attention to the Thor movies. I did not like them that much.
Huh. I thought the first one was really funny.
Really?
Yeah.
It had its moments, but I don't know, I didn't enjoy it.
It was a bunch of fish out of water stuff. The second one, it was a little overwhelming how stupid the logic was getting.
Yeah.
With all the crazy portal stuff and the fact that oh no, the girlfriend conveniently encountered the super relic of ultimate evil.
Yeah, that was too MacGuffin-y.
How are these characters ending up together magically? Of all people, the love interest out of all the people on Earth or Asgard or the cosmos, the freaking love interest of Thor happens to end up next to the horrifying death relic.
Yeah.
So far, my favorite one I think right now is Winter Soldier.
I really like Guardians of the Galaxy. I think it was probably their perfect one.
I forget that's part of it.
It is such a different thing entirely.
Yeah. We haven't had overlap yet, really, besides the Collector.
Yeah,
so it's true. It's hard to think of it as the same thing.
Though realistically, the Collector was...
Yeah, absolutely. Guardians of the Galaxy is the best one.
Yeah.
A fair amount of people are even talking about it in terms of being this generation of Star Wars.
Yeah, no, I would agree. The Marvel movies, in general, kind of get up there.
Which is funny because they're owned by the same company now.
Yeah.
This is the people who own Star Wars.
Yep. Speaking of...
I should not have played Flurry on.
We are totally podcasting this, aren't we? Microsoft buying Minecraft. Did you see that?
Oh, I've already had commenters say that they just consider this to be a podcast, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Which is what's to be expected. We're playing an MMO.
Yeah.
Microsoft's buying Minecraft, and they're saying they're not going to take it off of other platforms.
That's good. That's
Which
really
is certainly good news to me as someone who literally, the week that this was announced, bought it on PS4.
That's good.
That would be pretty tragic to have them just take it down altogether. But yeah, I think even they know, doing that to such a popular game, they'd have so much bad blood for that.
Yeah, I think it would be one of those where, it may be a wise decision to sell their platforms, but most people don't give a shit about Microsoft, especially kids. But if Microsoft was the company that killed Minecraft for a whole section of people, ugh.
I think that what is it? How do you make the cloak? Yeah, I think what am I trying to say? I think I think they probably know, especially after the aftermath of Xbox One and stuff. Making Microsoft, making Minecraft console exclusive or something would be
that would be
just step 2 of making people boycott Xbox One even more.
Yep.
Meanwhile, that's just such a massive property. They could easily just handle it as the way that many stuff is handled, where it's you just aren't even. It's really easy to not even be aware that stuff is owned by the same company.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
It's sort of background money stuff.
It would be nice if Microsoft had a little bit better turnaround and features, the modding API especially.
It's one of those things where it's kind of like how no one can possibly understand how much stuff Disney owns.
Yeah.
And they just and they're not really in a hurry to let you know how much stuff they own, and it's just fine.
I'm kind of happy with that,
common knowledge.
I know they're getting a little bit hands-on with Star Wars and rewriting the entire universe. But
I know.
As far as
which I'm fine with.
I kind of am.
I'm fine with it.
Have you ever read any of the books though?
I have not. I know there's one specific series that people heavily recommend.
It's probably Heir to the Empire with Thrawn.
There's like a specific character that people talk about.
It's probably Thrawn and the evil Jedi.
The Thrawn trilogy or something.
Yep, those are the.
Like that's one of the big things people proposed as something that should have been like made into a movie.
They really should have been. In fact, I'm in the middle of the first one now. I think I'm only a third of the way in.
I grew up reading expanded universe Star Wars stuff for like the children. There's some pretty awful stuff. I read Jedi Apprentice. Which is a book series of that's roughly the size of Goosebumps books that are the various adventures of Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. And then after episode 1 came out, then between episode 1 and 2, they redid the series as being between Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
And I ate that shit up as a 13-year-old.
They actually had an even older series before that was the Skywalker children, Han and Leia's kids.
Yeah, it would be Jason, Jaina.
That was a special brand of stupid.
But there was Master Yifrit.
Yeah.
You know, the little he almost looks like a fox Furby.
That's not encouraging.
What?
I've never really considered expanded universe stuff of Star Wars to be particularly canon.
Yeah, really,
because it's so nonsensical and there's so much of it, and every single character you've ever seen on screen who never even got named or had a line suddenly has a massive backstory because they had to mine everything they could from that property to keep making more books and games and merchandise out of it.
It's true. Do you remember the X-Wing captain guy, Darklighter and Biggs, that are barely mentioned the entire way through? Okay, they're barely mentioned. They actually have...
that's why I don't remember them.
They have a 9-book series called just the X-Wing Rogue Squadron series. I mean, very creative there. Those are actually amazing as well.
That's a good game.
Yeah, it is. But
Rogue Squadron's neat.
No, the Rogue Squadron...
Yeah, IG-88 probably has a book or 2 or 7.
Definitely.
He does.
I mean, Boba Fett has substantially more, but you know, they have a lot of bounty hunter books.
It's goddamn Boba Fett. But
or what's the other? What's his? I'm trying to remember.
There's Bosch and
Jabba the Hutt's little gremlin creature has a name. It's Insidious Yoink or something. I don't know.
It's
what's his name?
Crumb. His last name is Crumb.
Yeah, it's in the first word is literally a word that's just ball basically.
Insidious Crumb.
I said Insidious Yoink. That's a person from Achievement Hunter.
Oh wait, hold on. I've missed this jump before.
I'm sprinting for no reason. Oh, I remember this jump. This jump did terrible things to parties.
Yep. Well, if we lose the healer, I'm just gonna...
That party has been a game ender before.
Yep, I remember.
I've had people miss that jump and then quit out of shame. No, we need to... Oh, I got kick. That brings back memories. The one skill that gave me utility in raids. Oh god, I'm asleep.
It's one of the reasons why I never really messed around with rogues, is that they had next to no utility, period.
It was a problem that when Burning Crusade was coming out, people were talking about just remaking their guilds with no rogues in them because they didn't see any reason to bring them along. And so then, just to force feed people rogues, Blizzard started putting in a bunch of raid bosses where you just needed to have a kick squad to stop their really dangerous spellcasting from wiping out the entire party.
I like the idea of that. It's just a 25-man raid and you just... What? What the shit?
I wish you took more damage at low levels. Yeah, that's what we've been saying. Even the anonymous people we're playing with are complaining about how easy the game is.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It sort of makes healers and... I mean, you definitely need them later on, but...
Absolutely. I say based on nothing. I don't know why I said that. It's I don't fucking know. They could be useless forever.
I feel like I missed a boss along the way here.
Maybe. Why so bad at video games, Wander?
I don't know. So, I have Carbonite, which... The thing about Carbonite is it, has really nice maps. Except for when you're in dungeons, at which point I have no idea where I am.
Then nothing happens?
Yeah, it's
really weird that there would not be dungeon maps. I don't understand that.
It has them sometimes.
Is it a work in progress, basically?
It's a mod that like got dropped and then got picked back up again.
Those are great. That's a great name.
Oh, sweet! I've got them.
I'm gonna stomp on you with my savage trotters.
You. Okay, this is boring. I'm gonna go pull the guy.
They see me trotting.
Nope. I'm gonna go bear hug this guy. Think my
Bear
paws will
hug.
fit around him? Nope. Apparently he's immune to bear hugs. That means
Nailed
he's
it.
immune to love.
Oh no, not the love.
Well,
He got me right in the hubris.
I think I'm just gonna auto-attack my way through this boss fight.
Oh no, I'm rooted. That doesn't sound very serious, actually.
I should use Savage Defense just for the sillies. Savage Defense! 50% dodge!
Nailed it.
Wow,
That ability requires combo points.
Ow. That was my butt.
Nailed it. Hey, you want to hear a particular? Oh wow, I got it. A particularly bad example though of the kick stuff is
I need a
there was a
spirit bloom.
there was a boss in the tier 6 dungeon where you kill Illidan. It was a floating statue head that was like a square, and it would rotate between 3 different heads basically. That was the active one, so it was like a 3-phase boss fight. And in one of them, literally all he does is spam trying to cast a skill that will wipe everybody out. Like he's just trying to spam this devastatingly dangerous spell over and over again that only takes like 3 seconds to cast.
I wonder if I'm gonna live through this.
What?
Oh god, what did you do?
You did! We're not doing that.
I'm a little afraid to jump again. There we go. Quick potion.
It's okay. I can resurrect any of you that land.
Nailed it. Wow, yeah, you jumped all the way down, didn't you?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
I did too.
What the hell? There.
Oh,
what,
you live
why
too,
even
Shell?
bother- Why even
Wow.
bother having fall damage?
That has been a question.
At this point, it's irrelevant, right? Oh wow,
You know-
my swords look cool. I didn't look at them up close yet.
You know, wait, am I going the wrong way?
Probably you've been going the wrong way most of the time,
Yep,
right?
I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah. Up,
What? So we're going this way?
up, wrong way. Up,
Look,
up.
this looks like a dead end, you know? Also, I don't have a map.
But you want to hear devastating like raid stuff. In order to get past the guy that was rapidly casting the horrible death spell, basically we need to have 3 rogues in the party, and we were all on TeamSpeak, but in a separate channel from the rest of the raid, so we could all communicate about our own kick cooldowns, so that we could rotate between our 3 kick cooldowns to keep the spell interrupted for the entire fight.
So, I sort of had that, but that was just because me and my 2 other friends who are the top DPS in the group were too rowdy to be kept in TeamSpeak with everybody else.
That sounds dangerous. Just have people that don't TeamSpeak with everyone else.
It's okay. We had done all of the runs, like, to the point where we could do it blindfolded. I've probably
Cool, I'm sure no
outpaced
one's
you
saying
guys.
anything important.
I
Oh
still
yeah,
need more spirit
you're
blooms.
devastatingly
Should I-
faster than everyone else, you asshole.
I'll go see if I can find the boss with.
Wait,
on my
There's
Am I
own.
a
down
bear.
here?
You're a
I'm
terrible
going.
group
I'm
player.
going. Yeah, I'm going back down the hole. You know that boss where I jumped down earlier? Turns out there was another boss up past that I completely
Whoops.
forgot about.
Lord Cobran.
Yep.
Lord
I did
Cobran
not.
James.
Yep. I did not actually see the pathway to get up to him from here. Oh yeah, there it is.
Basketball joke.
Yeah, you got a seven bloom.
So
I think I'm all
apparently,
caught up on everything except for this boss too.
Am I going the wrong way? Or
no, just keep following that path up.
okay.
Oh yeah, it does keep going. The map of this area looks like a lower intestine.
Yep. I wonder if I can fight
Gross.
a deviant adder by myself.
Oh wow, you can see all the individual pixels of these stalag. I'm afraid to finish that word and lose my geology credentials. I never can keep them straight in my head.
A stalactite versus stalagmite.
Stalactites hold on tight. Stalagmites might form. Oh hey.
That second one's the worst. Like that's awful.
I mean, really, I just remember stalactites are the ones that hang.
You can just tell, like, now that we have super detailed monitors and everything that's in the high resolution, you can just see like every individual freaking polygon that makes them up, and there's not a lot of them.
Nope. I remember.
Like a hand-woven basket.
I remember when I first got it, like an HD monitor that was like above 640 by 480, and I was just like, this is magic.
I remember when I got my first World of Warcraft era PC upgrade. I had the experience of like walking up to a wall with unlocked frame rate and just watching it go up to like 300. I was like, what? I can't even see that fast.
There's a special thing. I'm stunned. And there's somebody shooting
The first time you
people.
have a computer that can run WoW correctly. It's like you go into Ironforge and it just works.
Yeah. No,
What a novel idea.
I remember.
Ironforge used to be a nightmare.
Yep. I actually
again.
I did do a trial back when like World of Warcraft was in Classic, and I was just like, well, this is bullshit wizardry.
I spend a lot of time taking naps on the job, don't I?
Yeah, well, that's okay. We'll just kick you at the end.
Let's see what's in this chest.
Enchanting.
Enchantment?
Interesting.
Enchantment!
You select disenchant. What?
Disenchantment! Yeah, you disenchant the enchantment formula. Meta as fuck.
You get the achievement.
It's just you get the achievement irony.
And then you get kicked out of the game.
I actually disliked the in Bioshock there's an achievement called irony, and it spoils a plot point.
Oh.
Like it wasn't a secret achievement, and it's like for killing a named character.
That's a bit disappointing. I think I was playing that with the internet off or something, so I wasn't getting the achievements.
Yeah. Oh, I was playing it originally on Xbox when it first came out.
Yeah, there you go. I
had
had
Vipers.
another LPer challenge me to a game race at one point. I thought that would actually be really interesting. Yeah, doing
what does it even mean?
Racing through like who can finish Bioshock first, kind of like what we do with our
like you do the entire thing live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing
Andrew
like
did single sitting live streams of all 3 Bioshock games.
I don't think I'd enjoy that.
And then he uploaded them to his channel. So they're just like these 6 to 8 hour videos. That's insane to me.
I think what I would do is pick like 3 stopping points or 2 stopping points in the ending, and best 2 out of 3 who can complete X section faster. Or something like that. I don't know. I mean, you could do single sitting, but I think I'd get really sick of commentating after a certain point.
Is most of this party just passing on all the items?
I'm just greeting.
I mean, it looks like the monk is getting half of them.
It keeps only showing me like one other person's role. Maybe it only tells. Maybe in the chat it only says who the winning role was, and it doesn't bother saying anyone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got something.
It used to detail every single person's role.
I've got a mod that does that.
I once did have an encounter just because I'd spent so much time raiding. There was one particular role where 5 people rolled for it, and they all got the exact same number.
Oh. I think there's an achievement for that.
I did not know you could do that.
Oh, that's
get me more mining. Yeah. Yeah. I want more blue stuff to sell.
Well,
neat.
See you guys.
All right, so that was it.
Is that it? I thought we had to hand something in.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah,
done
now we
yet.
just need to run. We need to turn everything in and then go fight a Murloc, right?
Yes.
The Tide Runner or something like that.
Are we jumping?
Yep. Yeah, it's not nearly as dangerous as the previous one.
That's the least dangerous jump we've had so far.
Really is.
Random douchebag backflip for fun.
I'll be patron Wanderbot.
Back here, you son of a bitch.
I'll just be Wanderbot.
Are any of the others following us?
Oh. Yeah, the monk left.
Oh wow, he left the entire group.
Well, that's a dumb monk.
Does he not know that we have more stuff to do? Whatever, monks don't matter.
Shall we find another person to help us with Wailing Caverns?
I guess he is our healer, though.
I can heal, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say no.
We don't need that much. We don't. How much damage do you take, really?
Enough that it's kind of a problem, but not enough that we need a healer for this.
Yeah.
Hey, my first piece of equipment upgrade in 3 dungeons.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Heirloom
There's
items.
only a 3rd dungeon, right?
Heirloom items
it's
are
because
kind of amazing.
right. It's because of all your bullshit.
Okay, I'm starting this guy.
Got me some Cobran boots.
Yep.
Cobranitude.
Okay, so yeah, Shell, you're probably gonna have to heal.
Okay.
So if you've got any int equipment, throw them on.
Intellect equipment. I mean, I've been sort of wearing everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really hold on to much. Although I guess I don't really have alternate builds to worry about.
Yeah. Because we're actually going to have to fight things.
Do you want me to stabby or do you want me to stabby? I think I'll stabby.
Okay, so you want me to heal you?
I mean, yeah.
I want to point out that I'm still Dapper Wolf.
You know you can transmogrify the appearance.
Can you?
Yep. Yeah, you could actually keep that all the way to the end of the game, and nobody would ever respect you.
I want a top hat.
Yeah.
I mean, bowler. No, yeah, it's a top hat. It's not a bowler hat.
Yep. I actually kept it in my bank for this express purpose. Because I knew. I knew I'd want it later.
It is a cool item. It just looks neat. And I'm gonna take a nap now.
Yep, we get
so relaxing. Oh my god, snakes.
Snakes.
Way less relaxing.
Snakes in a dungeon.
Snakes in a dungeon.
Oh, you
These
need
motherfucking
healing.
snakes out of my motherfucking plane. By plane, I mean the flat, open area that we're standing on. The mathematical term for plane.
Kind of dick monk to leave. Yeah, Michelle, as soon as we hit 30, you are being healed.
Maybe he didn't understand that there was more.
But, yeah. Yeah, that's probably true.
I mean, it is weird to, like, clearly clear out everything and have the quest be over and stuff, and then you go all the way back and start something new from scratch. Like, that's
oh no, the Tauren.
almost unique to this specific dungeon.
I have to help him.
Yeah,
he has
more
health than any of us by, like, a significant margin.
That's no excuse not to help. What are you, some kind of monster?
Yes. Look at me.
You're like the little fox from Dora the Explorer that steals things.
Yep. Except for I'm
I don't remember
Wanderbot,
his name.
It's Swiper.
Swiper, no swiping.
Fun fact:
Swiper, swiping.
Had to make a Dora the Explorer game.
Who did? You did?
Yes.
What?
Remember, I worked for Nickelodeon for a year.
Jesus.
You
okay.
We're not aware of this?
No, I've never heard this.
Oh,
You've never mentioned this before.
That's weird, because anytime SpongeBob or Nickelodeon is even mentioned, I'm just like, ugh.
Well, they haven't been mentioned.
Weird. I guess it must have been only
but does
during
he in
Gmod.
fact live in a pineapple under the sea?
Yep. God damn it.
Exorbitant and porous and yellow is he?
Okay, well, he's shooting at me. Time to go skin.
So what kind of nautical nonsense are you into?
Sadness. And depression. I actually have a picture on my phone that I found, like, in the middle of working there. That's like a blow-up, like a bounce house that's SpongeBob themed. And it's really creepy looking. Like, they really didn't bother getting the likeness right, or even making it look non-frightening. Oh, hey.
Like some sort of terrifying, like, Taiwanese toy knockoff or something?
Yeah, but, I mean, it's blow-up, so, like, the eyes are bugged out and bloodshot looking, and it's horrifying. Yeah. And, the tagline...
Roughly ball-shaped pants.
Well, no, it was sponge-shaped. It's just the face was horrifying. And so it's like, who lives in a pineapple deep in hell?
Even SpongeBob isn't sponge-shaped.
He really is not. Well,
have you seen what sponges look like?
Depends on what sponge we're talking about. But yes, in fact, the first time I ever...
The one that lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Well, not a pineapple.
The one that lives under the sea.
Yep.
Sea sponges are fucking weird.
Yeah, they are. There's a beach down in Southern California where you can walk out like 300 yards, something like that. Something crazy.
There's just crazy stuff everywhere.
Yeah, mostly sea sponges. I remember poking them.
You can do that in San Francisco.
Well, I only went up to San Francisco twice, and we were on our way north to the Redwoods, so it was kind of short.
Okay, so this
is the crazy in my paleontology class, we went to San Francisco and went tide pooling.
Don't sit on the sleeping night elf guy.
It may wake her up.
To your ass.
It's not to him. It's a him. You're sitting on a guy.
My butt is holy. It has curative powers. Look, my dick is glowing.
I mean, look at the way he's dressed with all the. You look at the way he's dressed with all those medals. Those.
Oh, sweet! I'm
birthing.
birthing.
Leather straps. Like Carl's bear has experience sitting on men.
Okay, we should probably kill these things.
I mean, he's been tanking in his bondage gear this entire playthrough.
You mean pretty much forever?
Yep. That's just the way he gets it.
Oh, you need to watch yourself.
That's just what he uses to get up in the morning at this point. In more ways than one.
There you go.
Wow, why isn't everything dead yet? I'm hitting it with swords. What more do you want from me?
Watch your mana consumption a little bit.
Yay,
Hey,
level 20.
you leveled up.
Shell, make sure you conserve your
me.
mana, because you actually no, you're full up already.
Fine.
Oh, that's because you just leveled up.
Yeah.
Guys, stop being higher level than me. It's annoying.
Well, deal with it, chump.
I'm still level 18.
I'm gonna level up in like a minute.
Your gear is bullshit. You're gonna completely break the balance of this entire thing.
Well, think of it this way: if I'm tanking, it's probably better than I'm like a higher level anyway.
Yeah, because this game needed to be easier.
Yep. I know. I'm keeping him alive. Oh,
no,
gosh,
keep
myself.
yourself alive.
There's so many numbers showing up on my screen right now.
You're the one I'm worried about. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about Keith. You die, we all lose.
Was I even getting healed in the first place?
Yeah, you've been taking damage. The thing is, I don't have group healing down that well because I only have one ability and growl, and both are on long cooldown, so it's just kind of like me hoping I control everything.
Naralex, wake up!
All we have left is mutinous here, so
wake up, you lazy bum!
We're gonna be okay. I'll start with a rejuvenation.
Mutinous the Devourer. Does he devour souls? Oh.
Nope.
Well,
yep.
You put me
your
to sleep.
nightmares.
Oh no! Does he have Dream Eater? Is he a Pokemon?
Oh, I think I have to hit you.
Ow, Dick. Apparently I'm very afraid of getting attacked by bears. So I got feared after that happened.
I guess if somebody...
stop it! Oh wait, I have a kick. Shit.
Well,
I forgot about my kick. I should have been
there you
using
go.
that. No! God damn it!
See ya. You will not be here for the final battle.
Aw.
Aw, sweet. Level 21.
Jesus, I have so many pop-ups right now that they're overlapping each other.
Oh, Shell. You need that. You need that bad.
That is a neat chess piece.
Yeah, you want that.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks significant. You won something you'll never look at again.
Yep.
Yay.
Yay. I think that actually
breakers.
finishes the dungeon, too.
I believe so. I don't think we had a quest or anything. It's just a boss fight.
I think we might want to...
And
oh, wait. Well,
and then
there they go.
Turned into owls.
Fucking dicks. I don't get that until level 58.
I must go and gather with the other disciples.
They just left us here.
Well.
Farewell, brave souls.
I guess we're done here, then.
Wow.
Wait, we have to... There's nothing more to turn in?
That was anticlimactic. Nope. They just kind of fucked off.
Wait, we're not
Alright,
queuing up again, are we?
Keep next.
Do you want to do that, Carl?
Watch this give
Carl,
us...
are we doing
yeah,
this?
Yeah, Shadowfang Keep.
I don't know if I clicked accept.
Well, we're going to try again.
And afterwards it's going to be like, deserter.
Actually, let's leave queue. Let's quit out. Let's leave
we should
leave
the dungeon.
I'm the leader of the group? No.
Leave instance group.
Leave instance group.
Leave it. Leave it now.
Okay.
Before it gets you.
And then once we're all out, I can turn into a mount now.
Hey, Radian's watching my Rogue series. Rogue Squadron. I mean, Rogue Legacy.
Well, he should have joined us. He probably would have enjoyed himself. Okay, my identity crisis has increased further. Keith, I'm coming back for you. And I'm queuing us up for another dungeon.